On your mark, get set, go. We were off and running for conditioning drills on my sixth grade basketball team, when suddenly I felt very dizzy and thought I was going to pass out. I immediately told my coach, who was my mom, and so she had me sit down for the rest of practice, thinking it was just a bug or something that would pass. The next practice, the same thing happened. I got really dizzy and thought I was going to pass out, which wasn't normal for a sixth grader. So she took me to the family doctor, where she decided that blood work would be the first step in deciding what was wrong with me. And that same day, we also went to the eye doctor to make sure that there was nothing wrong with my vision. When both my blood work and my vision was correct, we then decided that we needed to go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor to make sure everything was okay. After the doctor ran multiple tests on me, he decided that the next thing to do would be to have a brain scan done. Once I had my brain scan done and everything was okay, they then decided that sending me to Akron Children's Hospital to see a heart doctor would be the best thing. When I was at the heart doctor, they looked at my heart and ran multiple tests on it and even put me on a heart monitor for 24 hours to monitor my activity. Everything that the heart doctor checked came back perfect. So, with that being said, everything so far was fine and we were stuck. We then went to the pulmonologist who checked my breathing. He tested me for asthma and many other different things. And then he decided he might know what it was, so he sent me to a specialist up at Akron Children's. The specialist at Akron Children's asked me multiple different questions about what was wrong and how I felt, and then she diagnosed me with vocal cord dysfunction, or VCD. VCD is when your vocal cords close up slightly when you exercise and send signals to your brain that you're not getting enough oxygen, which make you panic and take really short breaths. Even though you're still getting the right amount of oxygen, you're not able to exhale the CO2 properly. The problem with BCD is that there's no true treatment to it. The only way to help with BCD is to reteach yourself how to breathe when you're exercising so that you do not um, keep too much CO2 in. Teaching yourself a new way to breathe takes many months of practice, and I had to go see a specialist to learn to do that. Although many years later I'm doing great with BCD, it is something that I'll have forever, but because of my perseverance, I will be able to live with it and have made great improvements with on it.